Welcome back. We're talking kitchen remodels, perhaps one of the most beneficial upgrades you can do with your house. We are at Expression General Remodel at their showroom, talking once again with Kyle. And Kyle, tell me why it's so important to come to your showroom, why this is such an integral part of the process.
Brent, you call it showroom, I call it dream factory. This is where we're pulling the ideas out of their head and putting them on a paper.
And for some people, it's difficult to visualize everything. They may have a concept, or they may even dream small, but you can show them possibilities that they wouldn't even think of. Like, look at this gorgeous island here.
Exactly. Taking down a wall and separating the room instead of with a wall, allowing the natural light to come in with this beautiful piece of stone, hand cutting it with attention to detail, cabinetry all underneath, and Brent, your favorite, custom spice racks.
Right next to the stove where the cooking's done. It's very efficient as well. And talk about your team, because they play a really big part in helping to bring this vision or even help craft the vision from the start.
My team is more like my army. I've surrounded myself with A players, whether it's Janeth, whether it's Arnold. We can literally build anything now.
And Arnold is your engineer, so when it comes, if you have to do structural things, or we've already talked about how you're rewiring or bringing in the gas or plumbing in a different area, he can handle it.
He's the brains of the operation. He's not just an engineer, he's a partner, and he's a genius.
All right, let's take a look at this area right here. And there's a couple of reasons I bring this up, a couple of your classic features people will see here.
Again, Brent, the custom cut, recessed sink, stainless steel, it's gonna last forever. Waterfall effect granite, step it up on a pony wall, cap it off with pendant lights, and if you can look right down there, not only did I put a wine rack, but look at the mirror, just little touches. We custom cut a piece of glass and recessed it in there.
And all the decorative pieces balancing this beautiful red, which highlights beautifully against the gray stone. Those are ideas a person like Janet will come in and throw in for you.
Janeth is the mastermind when it comes to design. I can't really take credit for that. I take credit for beefy, long-term construction, and that's why I've partnered up with her, and it's just beautiful, those little touches.
Speaking of beefy construction, I love to talk about your cabinetry. Just about everything is nice, beefy construction. But in a situation like this is a custom-made hood that you guys do.
There's an actual hood here that we custom built the wood around it. So the trim, these little decorative pieces, all the way to the ceiling, to give you an idea of what you can do with a talented craftsman.
And the backsplash, one of your personal favorites.
This is my favorite thing because not only does it look good, it's functional. There's no grout behind here, so when you're cooking, the grease goes, one wipe, it's gone, and it's gonna look like that for 20 years.
You don't have to worry about over time losing the character of it because the grout gets tarnished.
Exactly, and a lot of guys don't do this because they have to custom cut the granite all the way around the cabinets, and sometimes a lazy contractor will just throw up a piece of stone and then put the cabinets on. Not us. We build the granite around the wood.
And once again, if we come over to this piece of cabinetry, I want you to explain for folks, we're going to see this a couple of times, but you talk about how wonderfully constructed these cabinets are.
3/4 inch paneling, 1/2 inch thick box, 5/8 thick shelving, 6-way adjustable European hinge. This is beefy. This is going to last forever.
All right, now let's come over this way once again. Let's take a look at an example of a different backsplash. Actually, this type of backsplash is very popular, but it shows the craftsmanship and the attention to detail and really the artistry that you guys put in.
Again, I can't take credit for this. This is one of my partners, Arnold. Not only is he takes care of all the engineering, but also take how this stone matches with this trim and this piece of granite's recessed into the wall that matches this, and this little glass tile matches this. This takes passion to build something like this.
Artistry to make, it's not the exact piece, but finding ones that will complement, play off of one another, that's an art.
You have to love what you do to build something like that.
All right, some more great stuff coming up. We've got some great ideas for you, and we're going to later hear from some of the satisfied customers. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I would recommend Expressions. They provided the most in terms of creativity around what I was looking for and adding to my thought process. And also from a pricing standpoint, they were very competitive.
The Expression crew, they did a great job. I was here almost every day to watch them go through what they went through. And it was replacing big, huge beams up there to support the house. And they did a great job. And they were, very, very agreeable to change anything I thought I didn't like. an add-on to things they thought I would like and did.
Through Bay Area Living, Expressions General Remodel is making their best television offer ever. Call now for your free in-home consultation and get a free iPad Air when you order a full kitchen remodel. A $500 value. When you mention Bay Area Living, you get 25% off your project, a free 3D architectural drawing, and a free kitchen sink. Call Expressions General Remodel at 1-800-680-0016.